Excuse the look. I haven't showered yet, and you're just gonna have to be okay with that. I love VR. I think it's great. I think it's the future of gaming. I think it's the future of fitness. Like if the Wii all the way back in 2000 whatever can tell me that I'm fat, so can Mark Zuckerberg. So I play a lot of fitness games on my Meta Quest. Specifically, I really like the boxing games, Creed, Thrill of the Fight, just all of them. So when I saw that GoldenGlovesVR was doing a virtual boxing tournament with a real cash prize, I had to jump in on that. So I bought the game. I jumped in, started playing the single player. There is a multiplayer component, but there is no quick match right now, so you kind of have to find someone. I don't have friends, so I was just playing the single player to start, and it felt pretty good. You know, it felt like classic Thrill of the Fight. Maybe just a little, maybe it needs just a little bit more polish, but you know, other than that, great game. So I'm sitting there, I'm practicing. I get a match before the tournament starts. I want to practice the multiplayer because I hear the multiplayer is a little bit different, and I try it, and I get clobbered, man. I get smoked by this guy. The multiplayer is different at this point, right? They use the meta avatars, which I was not expecting. To be honest, it felt a little janky, felt a little crazy. There's no legs, so people just kind of float around, and your arms they feel a little shorter than they should be, or a little bit longer. It's kind of hard to explain, but you send your punch out, and it doesn't feel quite right. Luckily, I was able to secure a victory in my first match, and it was just me and this other guy for the first round, so I was able to move on to the semifinals. I don't really know how I was able to do that. You see the gameplay here. I don't know, man. I guess I was just throwing a lot. Another thing is, with the meta avatars, they didn't like react, so it didn't really feel like I was hitting anything. Unlike something like Thrill of the Fight 2, where I feel like there's a pretty good feedback. You could tell when stuff lands. Luckily, in the semifinals, the next round, they updated it so the people, they look more like this, right? They look more like this guy right here, like an actual person. That felt a million times better. And I felt so close. The semifinals, like I only had to win 2 matches. First and second place of the tournament, they get a all expense paid trip to Tulsa, I believe, for the National Golden Gloves, where they compete, and that's where you get the cash prize. So I was nervous. I was real nervous about it. I really wanted to win, and I forgot to film. I filmed myself. Here's me like actually boxing in real life. Scary looking, but I forgot to film the actual game. So here's a little bit of the footage from my second fight. I only have this because they posted it online. So that's my bad. That's my failing as a content creator. I can give you the play-by-play. The first match I did, it felt a million times better because of the new avatars. I knocked the guy out, I believe, in the first round. It might have been the second. I knocked the guy down 3 times. It goes by, there's a 3 knockdown rule, so I won the fight. The second match, I am throwing, I'm throwing, you know, it's going pretty well, I think, but the guy had way more output, and he got me, man. He knocked me down again, and then he knocked me down again. So yeah, he knocked me out, and I lost. Rode one more, I would have gotten glory. This would have been a very different video. We wouldn't even be done with it yet, because I'd be going to the finals to do it there, but it didn't happen, and we just had to keep going, you know. I hope that they do another tournament like this. Dude, it was awesome. Like, the people were super nice, and it was just fun to be able to like play, and like these guys like really cared about boxing. I feel like the people that make this game, I love Thrill of the Fight, but sometimes you get in there and people are not exactly boxing. I feel like there was more emphasis on actual skill than just throwing your hands. Now, the footage of me here, that's just throwing hands, but you know, I lost, so I lost that fight. You know what I mean? So it was a super cool experience. I think they're planning on doing more stuff like this in the future, so hopefully that materializes. You can buy the game on the Meta Store right now. Super fun. They're working on it every day, and they're very active with the community if you join their Discord and everything. So I recommend Golden Gloves. Sucks that I couldn't make it all the way in the tournament, but there's always next time. I have more videos about boxing, more videos about VR gaming and fitness. If you like that kind of thing, you can subscribe and like, and I would really appreciate that. It really helps me out. Yeah, thank you very much. Do you have a favorite VR fitness game or a favorite VR boxing game? Let me know. And thank you. Appreciate you.